Hello, welcome back. This video is going to be pretty short. I wanted to discuss some very fresh news. You could barely find the news pieces right now about this thing. It was brought to my attention by one of our subscribers here in Investors Heaven. And thanks a lot for that because I wouldn't have found out. It's again very fresh news and very interesting as well. And I have to thank our subscriber for being kind enough to actually even send me the link to this one. And I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So what is this about? So Munger, Charlie Munger, who has actually doubled his Alibaba stake twice. So he has effectively quadrupled his Alibaba stake in the previous months. I think the last filing was like February or so, March maybe. He actually just cut his Alibaba stake in half. And that is very interesting. That is news that just came out again. So you may not have heard about it. You will probably hear about it in the next few hours or so. But it's very new. And you will see here that the Daily Journal Corp, which is basically what Alibaba is, what Charlie Munger is actually buying Alibaba as. He cuts his stake in Chinese internet giant Alibaba Group Holding by roughly half, as you see here. And he's holding right now about 300,000 ADRs of Alibaba. That's down from 600,002 that he had. Again, he had quadrupled his shares pretty much. He doubled it twice. So he still holds a lot, but I'm actually a bit surprised that he sold such a large stake in Alibaba. Again, he still holds a lot, and I'm wondering whether this has to do with actually using the money in other stocks or potentially even holding it for cash, as cash, to buy something cheaper or anything of that sort. But he did actually sell a lot of Alibaba here, and based on Alibaba's price and the financials, I'm a bit surprised again for Charlie Munger selling like 50% of his stake. Now, of course, as I mentioned before, I'm not doing whatever large traders do, large investors, well-known investors. I don't just blindly follow. But what was important about Charlie Munger is the fact that he definitely has more people working for him and actually being able to verify Alibaba's numbers, which was the biggest concern that I would have with Alibaba. Because if Alibaba's numbers are okay and there are no issues with that, then I don't really have any issues with Alibaba. It looks great. But if there is some sort of cooking in terms of the numbers, then that would be weird. And Alibaba's Charlie Munger holding so many stocks, so many shares, actually was was actually pointing to the company potentially being just fine with its books, really. And again, this is why I thought that Charlie Munger getting the stock was important, not so much because he got it, but because he has the team that he can verify and kind of give us a little bit of an extra push for that reason. And as you see, the article basically kind of continues with the fact that the 1980-year-old billionaire would step down from his role right now, and he's a chairman of the Daily Journal. So maybe this also has something to do with it. Maybe they wanted to move in a different direction. But again, I think it's a very interesting news piece that I definitely had to make a video about and let you know about it. Again, as I mentioned, this is a very short one, just so that you get to the news very quickly and you don't have to wait and you know what's happening right now in terms of Alibaba, because I'm closely following the company, of course, as most of you. And again, I really have to thank our subscriber here. This was great to know early. Thanks again, and let's see how this proceeds from now. It's interesting. I want to see what kind of things we can deduce out of this tomorrow, when it's going to be discussed more heavily in the news and websites and all that. I'm gonna be following the news and see whether we have anything to report here, some new stuff coming our way. So thank you for watching this one. Again, a short one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. See ya.